Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, a blind playthrough. I should say, a brand new version. We've now gone on to Mass Effect 2, and I am hyped to hell to see what decisions I've made are going to impact this. I'd love to know where they're going to go with it. So, just kick straight off, I guess. We will be importing level 55, Sealy Shepherd. The red picture, I'm guessing that's because I'm a bit of a bad guy, which I don't mean to be. Meant to be a little bit of a anti-hero. Okay, combat. We were on veteran. The previous one, this difficulty is intended for players who are experienced with shooters and RPGs and are looking for a challenge. Enemies are tougher, react faster, have upgraded weapons, and use powers. Well, that sounds fucking terrifying. I mean, I've played a lot of shooters before, Call of Duty, Borderlands, so hardcore insanity, wow. So I'm pretty much, actually, veteran's kind of the middle one. Hardcore difficulty is intended for players who have already beaten Mass Effect 2 and want a bigger challenge. No. This difficulty is intended for players seeking the ultimate challenge. Enemies are tenacious, react quickly, have heavily upgraded weapons, and use their powers mercilessly. This mode is only recommended for players who have completed the game on hardcore. Veteran it is. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go there. Auto level up. No, definitely want to do that myself. Subtitles on. Squad power usage. Use their most effective powers in combat. Oh, okay, I'm guessing that I can... I guess maybe on the harder difficulties you kind of need to control them a little bit more. But yeah, we'll go for that. Have them doing their own thing. Name, Sealy Shepherd. Rank, 55. No idea if that's good or not. I'm an engineer. Big old nerd. My psychological profile is that I'm a renegade. I followed the renegade part. I did both. They were both up there, but I know I maxed out renegade and didn't quite get to charm. Erdnot Rex survived the mission on Vermire. That means, yeah, he could have died then. Missing in action. Caden Alenko was killed on Vermire. Does that mean either the chance he couldn't have? The council was lost during the attack on the Citadel. Maybe, a little bit. I valued the people that would have died over the one ship that had the council on. Commander Shepard recommended Ambassador Udina for a seat on the council. Don't like him, but he's a politician, and it kind of just makes sense. Plus, Anderson can be on my team, hopefully. Oh yeah, he did basically just say, oh yeah, we're going to forge this new world, I'm going to be in charge, humans are the only things that matters now. So I'm a little bit skeptical about him being in charge. However, let's see where this goes. I'm so excited.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon.
This is Cerberus.
But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Oh, am I going to get to take down Cerberus?
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
A Kahoku. 1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, humanity seized political control of the galaxy. Now the human-led council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all advanced civilizations every 50,000 years, have returned. To quell the rumors, the council has sent Commander Shepard and the Normandy to wipe out some Geth. Okay, speed reading. Please feel free to pause that and read the whole thing. It's looking good.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
So pretty.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Well, it's just
Picking
as
up
important
something on the
to
long-range
stop.
scanner.
3
Unidentified
ships.
vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Was it a Reaper? Oh! Okay, come on, Joker.
Presley!
Get us out of here.
Kinetic barriers down! Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Giant potato rock.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
They damn well better. Careful, go.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
The captain that goes down with the ship. I'm not going to pull rank. We are technically seeing each other, I think. So, I'm not going to pull rank.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Commander.
Ashley, go. Now.
Aye, aye.
Call me Skipper. Just in case I don't make it. Oh, sprinklers are doing their work.
Everybody in. Go, go, go!
Oh. Okay. Shit, this thing really is going down, isn't it? Oh, no. Littering into space. Okay, we have control. Go to the cockpit. This is the second floor.
This is SSV Normandy!
Yes, the bedroom is just over here. I'm sure I've got a time limit, but I'm just going to explore the Normandy. What it looks like the last time, maybe? Okay.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy. Come on,
Going
baby,
up the
all
stairs,
together.
come on.
Hold together.
Oh, that's terrifying. In space, no one can hear you scream. Oh. I suppose you can't run. As soon as you jump, you just take off. How are you surviving in here, man? That was a little kinetic barrier. We're in.
Come on, Joker.
He's got a little
We
helmet.
have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy! I can still save her!
Don't throw your life away, man. This, like... I'm gonna have to carry you, aren't I? Because you can't walk properly.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up.
You can name the next ship, I promise you.
They're coming around for another attack!
Fuck off, potato ship. No! Stop! It's already dead.
Ow! Watch the arm!
Don't break his arm, man. Come on. Yeah. Come on, let's get out of it.
Commander! Shepard!
Oh. Did we just get... Oh shit, are we just floating in space? Someone pick us up? Oh shit, it's leaking. Are you fucking kidding me? Got actual goosebumps. I mean, I said in the last video that maybe we're not Shepard throughout the whole thing. How dare you start a game like that? Right. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. Would you like to review the story so far? I mean, yeah, why not? We can always skip it if the thing's not interesting. We have just gone through Mass Effect 1, but it'd be nice to get back with the facts.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core.
Badass.
Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me.
I actually forgot she did that.
Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council.
Love the comic
They
art
just
style.
couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren.
Weirdly
The
wise,
fugitive
actually.
turned out to be
Krogan.
an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren.
My last task was
Anderson
to kill
decided to
the
stay
council
behind,
that gave me
giving
it.
up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Ash I wasn't interested in Liara. I had my eyes on someone else. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission.
Okay.
Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria.
I must
where
admit,
he'd
I actually
enslaved
saw
a dangerous
Liara
race
as
of
a
insect-like
younger
creatures,
person,
arachnids.
same with Tali.
He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Arachnid Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information.
That was a very fun mission. I
tried
really
to reason
enjoyed
with
that.
Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Arachnid Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Arachnid had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't take the chance. I had a mission to do, and an army of angry Arachnid would be one more problem I didn't have time to deal with.
With the Krogan
With Saren's
not
top
in force
lieutenant
anymore,
dead, it was quickly running out of time
no
and
way we
places
could
to
fought them
hide.
back.
I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently.
Thankfully, I didn't have to get
Rex
Ashley
wanted
to
the
kill
genophage cure
him.
for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Caden was a good man, and a great soldier. But I had to choose.
That was an
And I chose Ash.
unfair
That was the last
decision.
time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. But Ash saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Caden's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other, and it was perfect. While it lasted. We arrived on
indicating
Ilos,
I didn't
close
last
behind
long.
Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged.
I wish you could
He
dual
caught
wield
the Council
pistols.
fleets by surprise,
That's awesome.
and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council could be replaced. The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign.
I mean, that's basically what I
Even
said
with the
at the
Citadel
time.
back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet. The battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell.
It is true, we
But the
all
costs
teamed up
were
to
immense.
kill one.
While humanity's efforts in the war
How many
earned
are
us our
there?
first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. I didn't much like Udina, but sometimes you need a pit bull on your side.
That's literally
Someone
it.
willing to be the bad guy, for the sake of the greater good.
You're a dick, but
The
most
war was
politicians
over.
are. So
The threat
go be a
had
dick.
passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way.
Turn a mass relay into
I
a
gathered
gun.
my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
And then I was killed by a potato gun. A potato ship.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Okay, I mean, I fell from orbit, didn't I? If I fell from orbit, isn't that... like... I'm pate. I would have burned up in the atmosphere, smashed into the ground, or water, and just been a red velvet cake thrown off the Empire State Building. Like... was it a $6 million man? We have the technology. We can rebuild him. Okay, so are they rebuilding me? Well, I mean, we'll keep the accepted imported face. I like the idea that someone's someone's remaking me and then going, but we have to do something about those eyes. The eyebrows are just awful. The cheekbones. Let's give him a rigid jaw. No, I'm not changing my face. Yeah, that's it's the default one, and the reason I picked the default one is because I've gone on to character creation stuff, and it never quite looks right, but the default one is pretty much perfectly rendered, and you know, it's the default, the one that's designed to work with the game. So I will just accept that. I mean, we'll have a look through these, but I was an engineer. I'm not going to change that. Soldier, high-level operatives are outfitted with ocular synaptic processors that allow them to focus on targets with lethal accuracy. Power training, adrenaline rush, concussive shot, weapon training, assault rifle, shotgun, sniper, and heavy pistol. Ammo training, incendiary cryo disruptor. Soldiers are pure combat specialists. No one is tougher or more effective at taking down enemies with gunfire. What I will actually do right now is... there you go. I moved my face over there. That's perfect. Okay. Soldiers are pure combat specialists. No one is tougher or more effective at taking down enemies with gunfire. Soldiers have the most thorough weapons training and can use all special ammo types. I think that's a bit new. Infiltrator. Infiltrators are equipped with cloaking systems that allow them to avoid detection for short periods of time, granting a tactical advantage over enemies. Tactical cloak, incinerate, AI hacking, sniper rifle, heavy pistol, submachine gun. Submachine gun? Infiltrators are combat specialists with a unique ability to cloak themselves from visual and technological detection. Infiltrators are deadly at any range and with a wide variety of weapons, equipment, and powers. Vanguards. Vanguards are outfitted with L5. L5? Caden was an L2? Was. Yeah, he was an L2 and he was getting migraines. And Chakwas basically said, oh yeah, you know, sometimes they just go absolutely crazy and die. But he just gets headaches for now. So, L5, it's like the Apple iPhone 12, 13, 15, whatever we're on now. Short-range combat, biotic charge, pull, shockwave. Vanguards are feared for their high-risk, high-reward combat style, closing quickly on enemies and destroying them at close range. No. Sentinels are equipped with the most advanced ablation armor system to keep themselves safe. If overloaded, the system will stun all enemies within a short distance, so you want to lose your shields. You want to run up into people, lose the shields, stun them, and your teammates are kind of helping you. Basically a tank. Tech armor throw, warp, overload, cryoblast. Sentinels are unique, bringing both tech and biotic abilities to the battlefield. While they lack the focus of adepts and engineers, they are versatile and can handle any situation. Master of all trades, No, jack of all trades, master of none. Adepts are outfitted with L5X implants and can spawn a micro-singularity, damaging enemies and pulling them into the air. Singularity, warp, throw, pull, shockwave. Heavy pistols and submachine guns. Adepts are biotic specialists, capable of disabling and killing enemies with raw biotic power. While they lack advanced combat training, they are the best at defeating enemies without firing a shot. So if you want to be a proper mage. I am going to stick with engineer, regardless of what this says, because it's my shepherd, and I want this shepherd to be the same throughout all of them, but engineers can spawn combat drones. I'm a pet class! That is literally my favourite thing. I love being a pet class. Can I heal as well? Because then it's perfect. Final Fantasy XIV, I played a Scholar, which is a pet class healer, and I loved it. It was the greatest thing in the world. Combat drone, overload, incinerate, AI hacking, cryoblast. Yeah, when we come across Geth, we're going to hack the shit out of them. Heavy pistol and submachine guns. Cool. I like a meaty Desert Eagle style pistol. Engineers are tech specialists, the only class able to employ combat drones. Engineers are the most effective class at blasting through enemy defenses and disabling opponents. Fuck yes. 100%. Oh, I can't believe I get a drone. Let's move my face over here. I'm brand new to streaming and editing and everything, so I apologise if that sort of clipped out and you missed things, but yeah, we're all good there. Sealy Shepherd. Origin was a spacer. Also got a hell of a lot of sun coming in right now in the window. So, Origin was a spacer. So I got my mum, I met my mum. And reputation, ruthless. Sacrificed my team to get the job done. And an engineer, of course. I am very happy with that. No changes. Oh, I actually get a drone. I'm going to name him. I need a name for him.
He's reacting to outside stimuli.
See what he looks
showing
like.
an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
That's a figure-hugging outfit.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range.
Is that standard uniform regulations?
We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Okay.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
Ooh, hello.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your
Feels
weapon
a bit
and armor.
Pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those can keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Thermal clip. Can I not fire?
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out!
Okay, cool.
We need to get to the shuttles.
I've got bullets and reloading now. Is that advancement in technology, or have they all gone backwards? I kind of like the idea of the overheating. Okay, well, we've got bullets now and ammo and...
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take...
a bit more duck and covery this time. The actual cover system is actually very good. Pistols are meaty. I'll give them that. Can I... Predator heavy pistol. Accurate sidearm, effective against armor, weak against shields and biotic barriers. Okay. Health bar's a bit different. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, wait, hang on. What am I built? Overload. Combat drone! And overload? Hey, what happened to my drone? Ah, Y can trigger it. Okay. Kill him! Kill him, Droney! You bastard! You killed Droney!
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
I'm gonna come up with a better name for him. It's not gonna be Droney. It's not gonna be Droney McDroneface, or whatever names the internet tends to come up with for things. Okay.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
That's fine, don't worry.
More
Dead
reinforcements
soldier.
heading your way.
Oh, grenade launcher?
Here come the mechs.
Woohoo!
The grenade launch.
I will. Hell yeah.
Take the elevator down one.
Okay, so I've got 2 more shots with that.
Floor.
Can I reload it? Ah, is that why they had to turn to that technology of bullets? Because otherwise...
Get to the door. Run.
Cool, I'm going to run through fire. Yeah, so I guess if you had a grenade launcher that was just simply a cooldown, it'd be a bit OP. Hacked mech. Ah! Journey! Oh. Oh, I like you. Like a little Pac-Man ball. I think I should call you Blinky. Oh, is it only a temporary amount of time? He doesn't just hang around with me forever. Blinky? Okay. Fair enough. Well, that's still useful.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
So this isn't the Alliance that's done it. Some rich dude that... No, that's where I went. Where I came from. Some rich guy that's doing it? Why am I so special? Hello. Oh, hello. What?
System not designed for specialized ammunition.
Okay. It was good knowing you.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
The power of friendship will melt that cold heart.
Shepard, what the hell?
Jacob?
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Who the hell are you? Yeah, who are you?
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I mean, it feels a bit stupid to be asking questions now. Why are they attacking?
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. That should be impossible, unless you've got access. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to choose these. It does feel a bit sort of roleplay breaking.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time.
2 years?
Welcome back to your life.
Yeah, 2 years?
I'm having some trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Where's my crew?
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day.
That's very fair.
We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Nice. Okay, well, let's reload. You pull an incendiary ammo, and I'll send a drone over there.
Falling back.
Go get him, Blinky.
Gun! Okay.
Good fight.
I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
Everything! What the fuck is happening? I got pated.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What level of cutting edge? I mean, there's a... Mass relays are pretty much the cutting-edge technology, huh?
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Okay. And Project Lazarus?
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Wow, okay. Why am I so important? Attack on the station.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting. At us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
Interesting. Or be an engineer, because I can hack them. Yeah, where the hell's my crew? Come on. Ashley, it's been 2 years and we've been together once. I'm fairly certain you waited and didn't touch another man or woman.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion.
Oh.
But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know where they are?
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
I want to find them 100%.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
We'll get off the station. Right. Who the hell are you?
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
Okay. And Miranda, who I believe has an Australian accent?
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
She has a very nice outfit.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer.
Getting one
she
for
led
Ashley.
the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
I mean, just fuzzed out.
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
Okay. Well, you seem pretty legit, because, I mean, you could have just turned around and gone, nope, let's not talk. So you seem pretty legit.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there?
Well, that's the other person that was working with me.
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Just tell me who it is, because I know he was working on me. It was him and Miranda that were
I
working.
think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Okay. Well, do I, can I level you up? Oh, I've got 6 points. Cool. I'm a level 4 engineer. What happened to my level 55? Combat drone. I can level up the combat drone. Spawns a tech drone to draw fire. That's one I've got. Improvements to the drone. Keep it flying longer. Make it more durable and increase the frequency of its attacks. Oh, yeah. So, right now, it lasts 12 seconds. Then it lasts 16 seconds. 20 seconds. And I have a choice of how it evolves. Wow. Attack drones upgrade combat drone so its electric shock damages targets' health, armor, and biotic barriers. Limit is 1 active drone at a time. Explosive drone. When the combat drone is destroyed, it pulses energy, inflicting high damage on all nearby enemies. Probably go for the... So I've got 6 points, so I can get 1, 2, 3... I can max it out. So if we go there... Okay, so actually it costs... So this next level will cost 3, and that level will cost 4. Interesting, okay. I'm actually, as the sun is really beating in right now. It's England. This doesn't happen often, which is why I'm actually not worrying too much about it. It's lovely and warm. So I'm actually going to do the combat drone again, because I have a real thing for pet classes. And then we'll have tech mastery. Your engineering is more efficient. Reduce your recharge time of your powers. Your mental focus increases your paragon and renegade scores. Ooh, I like that. Cryoblast. Your Omnitool fires a mass of supercooled subatomic particles capable of snap-freezing impacted targets. And then overloads, that'll cost 2. And we don't have that just yet. So, yeah, we'll put that in there. That'll increase our Paragon and Renegade. Okay. Oh, hang on. We had... So, we've got Jacob now. Pull is extremely useful. So we've got level 2 on that. Cerberus Operative. Paramilitary training increases his combat effectiveness through his health and weapon damage. Oh, cool, yeah. Just become more tank, my man. Barrier. Squad member is not loyal. What the fuck do you mean you're not loyal? I'm Commander fucking Shepard. Be loyal. So I've got to do something to make him loyal? Buy some drinks at a pub? We'll go for Cerberus Operative 2. Just make his health and weapon more damage, more... I mean, I'm guessing we've got 1 point left over. I'm hoping that stays around. It's not like, oh, well, you've lost it. So. That's it. Let's try and get out of there, I guess. Okay. So apparently when you click a stick, it tells me the way to go. Oh, cool. Okay, that's useful to know if I ever get lost.
This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Let's go, Blinky.
We're offline.
Okay. Not working how I wish.
Find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't...
It's weird, not a huge amount has changed, and yet
where are you?
it does look different in terms... It does play different. Okay, don't worry, man. We're on it. Come on. Cerberus laptop. View open log.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still
psychological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Okay. Well, I guess that's kind of good, because it does mean that we can... It does mean that we can basically,
Shepard, down here!
trust the people that are around us a little bit more, because effectively we are the same person we were before. They could have... I'm guessing they could have altered things, if they have that technology. Alright, let's get you out of here.
We need to get off this station.
I'm not going anywhere till someone fixes my leg.
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Okay. Medical station. Unity revives any wounded fallen squad member.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
A lot of people shot themselves in the foot to avoid going to war. It really doesn't matter, though. Let's just get the fuck off this place.
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Maybe... I mean, I don't know any of you. As far as I'm concerned, you're all basically traitors. Still trying to work out who the fuck you really are.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttle.
Okay, my finger actually slipped off the trigger there, and I accidentally used overload on the canisters, apparently.
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
No. No, no, no. I am gonna kill every single one of you.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything.
Oh,
I promise.
Jacob, I like you. You're honest. But you're working for literally the enemy, the team I probably hated more than the Reapers. I was like, yeah, there's Geth, but Cerberus. Okay. Well, the first thing I'm going to do right now, go and close the curtains so I can see the screen. There we go. Perfect. So, let's get back into it then. Take you to the elusive man. I mean, who the hell is this elusive man other than elusive?
Elusive man? Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him.
Jeff.
Kinda stuck.
Seems like a Jeff. Yeah, I'm never going to work for Cerberus. Go to holy hell.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I'm not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss, but after we've saved our butts.
Okay. Got a whole load of stuff. 4 Paragon, 4 Renegade, minus Metagel, plus 2 Metagel, plus 1 Metagel. Okay, and a whole load of credits. Let's see where we are going now. Oh, Cerberus rebuilt me. That's ridiculous. I thought it was kind of just like a mini side group. Like, hey, here's just a little group just to show you that actually humans are dicks. And yet apparently, no. No, I don't want to overload you. Why are you floating? Leave Blinky alone! Blinky! Good job, buddy.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I mean, the explosion of the Normandy was one thing. The subatomic or incredibly cold atmosphere of space is another thing. The burning of re-entry and the impact into the ground. Like, there would have been no body, surely. Like, the bones would have just disintegrated into powder.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Why are the good-looking ones always messed up? Now you can't question him, moron.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
I'm not going to say I knew he was lying, because I didn't. So, what happens?
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Oh,
well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Join our cause just sounds... Oh, it sounds terroristy. Location during the attack? Yeah, where the hell were you?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Fair enough. I think it was Wilson's data log that said she was a cold-hearted bitch. I'm seeing it. Anyone else?
What about the rest of the people on the station?
Gotta be some people.
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
What's the matter, Cerberus? You're not looking after your own people?
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where the hell are we going then? Where is your boss?
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
Can I shoot him? Yeah, actually. I reckon I could take both of you.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
No, I was going to kill you and take the shuttle myself, actually. Oh, I hate Cerberus. But the Lazarus Project?
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
Why?
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him.
Oh, I will.
He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I think that's everything. Go on then, let's get a
I've
move
had
on.
enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Oh, it has 4 little leggies. I like that. I have got some
Before you
badass
meet with the
scars.
elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come
personality
on, Miranda,
test.
more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Yeah, 2 years?
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
I did what was necessary, and I'm not changing my opinion on that.
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Are you kidding?
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
That's not a test. That's literally just, hey, we're just wondering why you did that. Nah, fuck you. I'm not giving you an answer for that.
We should move on.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Bringing up Caden. Asking me why I left him? Are you friends of his?
The
Oh,
elusive
actually,
man
yeah,
is
you
waiting
could
for
be.
you in the other room.
Like the elusive man's his brother or something.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Alright. Customized gear. Oh, wow, okay. Different materials. Oh, this is cool, okay. Different... Oh, different colours, okay. Well, in honour of my lovely tiefling artificer, let's have some purple and green. Yeah. Got some purple and green for the purple tiefling I have. Apply. Casual appearance. Oh, cool. Okay, so we're not going to be in our armor all the time. I mean, that's actually pretty cool. Do like that. That's way more ambassadorial. That's like what Dina would wear. Actually, that's kind of cool. It's almost like a trench coat. Mad Max. Okay, actually, I do like the hoodie. That's quite cool. Then you've got a leather jacket. Oh, the leather jacket. Can I change the colours? I kind of like that. That's kind of really casual. That's what actually steals off me, you know. Because apparently when you become an N7, you get access to the N7 merchandise store. Then that's just badass. I think I might change, as long as I can change it up every now and then. Right now, leather jacket, let's just give me some normal clothes, but actually I do weirdly like that. It's like a futuristic trench coat. But right now, let's look a little bit more badass. Okay. This is where we go, down here. Elevator. Oh, you asshole, you're not actually there.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
I was hoping.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
I will say, actually, it's impressive that the cutscenes have my customized armor in. I like that. Very easy just to go generic so that you don't have to change each cutscene. Or for some people, or for some games, there's cutscenes that are not done via the in-game programs. So it's actually really cool that they've used the in-game sort of engines for the cutscenes. Yeah, just give me some fucking answers.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Well, I hate you. Simply put, I absolutely fucking hate you. Just skip the pleasantries. Piss off.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Tell me everything about Cerberus. I am going to shoot you in the face at some point, screaming Kahoku.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
You're just an upgraded version of that Human First group on the Citadel. Oh, I'm gonna get Ashley and I'm gonna kill all of you.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Interesting. Okay. They've swapped around. I just did abduction, so Alliance aid. Yeah, come on. If you come up to the Alliance and go, hey, you know that badass engineer that was part of your team? We rebuilt him. You can forge an alliance with him. No pun intended.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
And why me? Don't get me wrong, I killed one of them, sure, but...
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Where do we start? No, because that just seems... I don't like that. Maybe I believe you as agreeing with him, and then where do we start as agreeing with him?
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
And I'm supposed to take them in like brother and sister.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Do I have a choice? No, I don't want to ask him. Asking him sounds weak. What are you expecting from this?
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Okay. Level up. Level 5. Okay, well, let's level up then. 2 points. Sticking to Overload. Overload is reliable and it kills those mechs and any Geth pretty well. No, I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to go different. I want to be trench coat. Futuristic. Miranda.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Yeah, you do sound jealous, so I'm going to have to put you in... Not put you in your place, but just sort of go, hey, I'm in charge. I call the shots.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
Oh, okay, I actually get to choose from here as well. Thank you for resurrecting me. I'll do my best is literally sucking up, almost like, yes, I'll do my best, I'm subservient. You sound jealous is antagonistic. She didn't resurrect me. Although she was in charge of the project, it was the elusive man that told her what to do, so I'm not just going to say thank you to her.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
Whoops.
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
Yeah, what is your problem? Because I'm getting antagonistic feels from you. Admittedly, I'm doing them myself as well, but...
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
Shit.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me.
Okay.
I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
I can wholeheartedly say I'm going to be a liability and I'm going to break you down from the inside. Tell me about the current mission, though.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any idea what we're going to find there?
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Fair enough. You were in charge of the Lazarus Project. Hell yeah, tell me about it.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Can we do it to Caden?
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it.
Good.
He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
I'm glad he was in charge of you then.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me about yourself, then.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want your qualifications.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Okay, then where did you train? Can I at least get an idea of what level of training you have?
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Okay. Not going to get anything from you, am I? So
it's obvious you're not interested in talking.
Exactly.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it, or we can do it.
Well, I'd like to talk about it. Jacob, you're a friend. You're a nice guy.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I didn't join. I'm doing a job. Do not count me as part of Cerberus.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
No!
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you, too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
100%. And I'll respect you for it. If you do, then fair enough. But right now, no, of course I don't trust you.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Okay. You with the Alliance, so tell me about that.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
Secret branch of the Alliance?
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
So basically the Alliance were like, we don't have a human Spectre, so we're gonna make our own Spectre team called the Corsairs, and they can do whatever they want. But we still answer to the Council, so they can't do anything they want. That sounds stupid. Jacob joining the Cerberus. Yeah, why the hell are you with this terrorist organization?
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
You're vigilantes. And although vigilantes can seem good at the time, it can go so wrong so quickly.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, guess that's us done. Oh, hello. Level up. Experience gained 1,000. Level earned 5. Shepard escaped attack on the facility along with operatives Taylor and Lawson. The facility destroyed by remote detonation. Salvage teams will ensure no incriminating data survived. Per Miranda's recommendation, I'm running security sweeps on other cells to ensure that Wilson was our only mole. Regardless of the cost, Project Lazarus was a success. Shepard is back. You've received the following bonuses for importing a level 55 character. So I started at level 4 because I had a ton of experience. I've got 146,000 credits. That's pretty good. 9,000 of a load of Element 0, Iridium, Palladium, and Platinum. 149 Paragon, 190 Renegade. I wonder if that's good or not. I got a grenade launcher. Yay! Rapid-fire grenade launcher favoured by Blood Pack Vulture mercenaries. Capable of taking down multiple enemies with a single well-placed shot. Effective against armour, shields, and biotic barriers. Cerberus funding. I'm getting paid. I have a wage. Do we have a union? National Health?
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Are there any other colonies?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. We've got no target to go after.
Okay. Yeah, are you guys going to respect me as your leader? Like, I'm used to being in charge, because everyone I team up with is basically my subordinate, a child, or a Krogan mercenary who's just like, yeah, if you pay me, I'll do whatever you want.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Cool. Kind of want to hear that from Miranda, though. I don't see you being a problem, Jacob. It's Miranda.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Fair enough. someone could still be alive. Yeah, I mean, not... Well, do whatever it takes. No, because that just means you can go rogue, so someone could still be alive.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
I mean, at the end of the day, even if there were no previous survivors, doesn't mean there's not going to be one this time. Okay. New weapons. Cerberus has provided additional weapons. So we've got a Predator heavy pistol. Some meat behind that. A Shuriken machine pistol. Interesting, okay. Pretty damn
Hostiles
good.
are cleared.
I generally don't like rapid fire. I like semi-automatic. You've got a katana shotgun and a pistol, and you've got a heavy pistol, and you've got the same as me. But I've got a grenade launcher. So we'll have a good spread. I've got the Predator heavy, you can have the shotgun, and you can have the shuriken. But before we start this mission, I think, well, first of all, we'll level up people. Level 3. Yeah, level 3 pull. Just make sure you can pull a lot bigger stuff. And you've got 8. Cerberus officer, because I like the health, weapon damage, squad health. That's awesome. And we'll go for warp, because I've got overload, so I don't feel the need to have you have it a huge amount. So we'll both have a little bit of overload. Okay. And that's going to be us for today, I think. So, what a fucking start. After all that time, the fake finish of Shepard dying. And then immediately, when this game starts, Shepard dying. Yeah, that's insane. Because I generally thought we died at the Citadel Tower, crushed by Sovereign's corpse. In the end of the first game. And now we've got this, and yeah. They really know how to start a game off, don't they? So it's going to be really interesting to see where we're going from. I'm going to cut short my working with Cerberus as quick as possible. I owe them a debt of blood, and I will be seeing it paid. So, yeah, I cannot wait to continue this. Have to see where it goes from here. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. As usual, have a fantastic week, and take care.